And welcome to After the Game on this Tuesday night. I am King of the North. Welcome to HFD Footy. And this is After the Game. I am flying solo tonight, unfortunately. Chris C had to work and J Crom has some family commitments. So hope everybody can hear me and we are doing all right. Yep, g'day, g'day. G'day Braden, g'day Lux, g'day Gabriel, g'day Reed, Toby, how are ya? Sammy, NBA, Johnsy is in the house and Clyde is in the house. G'day, g'day, how we going? Good to have everybody with us. I want answers. Ask the questions, Johnsy, and I will give the answers, whatever the questions are. So how are we, everybody? How's the week going so far? We got to Tuesday. It's going to be watch along time again before we know it, and we'll be into the weekend again. So there we go. So I'm flying solo tonight. So we've got plenty of. How are you, legend? I'm good, Gabriel. How are you, legend? Are you going good too? So yeah, we'll have a bit of time. We'll have a bit of extra time up our sleeve tonight, so we can just have a chat or whatever, or go through some stuff. We've got a few surprises tonight. So yeah, and tomorrow night we've got our episode 3 of the round table. So we'll be back for that again tomorrow night. Then we're into the watch alongs Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So there we go. G'day, Bob. How are you? Good to have you in, and we've got 11 likes already, so thank you guys for that, and thanks for joining us tonight. If you're watching along and you haven't been with us before, we are HFD Footy. Welcome to the show, and welcome to everybody who is in the chat as well. If you're new to the channel, come and say g'day in the chat. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. It would be appreciated, and if you could give us a like. And that would be awesome as well. I had some pie for dinner tonight. There we go. Crow pie. Maybe some crow pie, Johnsy. All right, let's have a look how I went with my tips first of all. So I got St Kilda. I got the pies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 8 out of 9. So that's probably the best I've done this year. And it was the only one I missed out on. I tipped the Lions over the Suns, so that wasn't easy. So there we go. Cats will have an easy run. Well, what's on the menu tonight? Sausages and mash tonight. I had for dinner was on my list. Dusty Crow, g'day, g'day. I think Dusty Crow's from TikTok as well. Hawks will eat humble pie on Friday night. I don't know about that, Dusty. We shall see about that. And welcome to the chat, Dusty Crow. Good to have you in. All right, King. I don't think doggies are gonna do it. Well, we'll have a look at that. Have a look at that when we do the tips. Come on the Hawks as well. So there we go. I had pumpkin soup and toast. So there we go. All right. Well, let's have a look at the games that were last weekend, and we will do this. And yeah, we'll start with the first game of the weekend, and it was on Thursday night. And let me just bring up my little thing here. There we go. And it was the Hawks versus Carlton. Carlton played okay, and it wasn't too bad. They ran away with it in the end in the last quarter, and Hawks got into third and fourth gear, and they run away with the game 13-7, 85 to 9-7, 61. So that was pretty much that. It was Carlton's last hurrah, pretty much. No good, Carlton. No, Toby, they're no good. The old Carlton. So farewell to Sam Doherty. Yeah, Sam Doherty had his farewell as well. So wish him all the best for the future. And some of the highlights were Gunston with 3 goals, 1. Cashier with 2 goals, 2. Lewis with 2 goals, 1. And Curnow 2 goals, 1 as well. Doherty, speaking of Doherty on his retirement, 1 goal, 2. 16 disposals, 13 kicks, and 3 handballs. So yeah, he did all right. Mackay was back after a bit of a break as well. And did we have any injuries? Tactical sub, Newcomb was subbed off. And that was about it. No injuries coming out of that game. So yeah, not too bad at all. Hawks will get taught. There we go. It's going to be an interesting little number, Johnsy, on Friday night, I think it is. So yeah, that was that game. What did you have any thoughts about the game besides Sam Doherty? Did you see any improvement in Carlton? Are the Hawks looking like they're going to be top 8 contenders? What do you reckon, guys? And there we go. Farewell, Sam Doherty. Christian, g'day. How you doing? And good weather conditions for the Crows versus the Hawks. That'll be good. So weather fine in Adelaide on the night. So that will be good. Silence the Crows army as well as Johnsy and Dam. Yes, Dam will probably be going to the game as well. I will be at the game. Johnsy will be at the game as well on Friday night. So you'll miss the stream, but that's okay. You can, you'll be there. Make sure you give us a wave when we're watching the game. That will be good. And there we go. So let's have a look at, let me just get my little interactive Duva thing working. All right, here we go. Let's bring up game number 2. And it was a bit of a demolition job, to be honest. It was Essendon versus the Bulldogs. And it was 143. Let me just bring up the thing. 22-11, 143 to 7-8-50. And Essendon are pretty much a done deal. And they just haven't got the firepower. Western Bulldogs won by 93 points. G'day, Billy. How you going? Hawks seem to think they're rock up in Adelaide and go away with the win. Oh, I don't know about that, Billy. On the basis of beating the Blues by 4 goals. Yeah, no, they can't use that as a reason that they're going to beat the Crows. The Crows are a different kettle of fish, that's for sure. The Crows are wearing black armbands on Friday night. One of Brodie Smith's family passed away. Oh, that's no good. Far out. Yeah, so goal scorers all over the place for the Doggies. Aaron Norton kicked 7 goals, 1, 15 disposals. He's had an absolute blinder on the night. Darcy kicked 6 goals, 2, so he's had a day out as well. West kicked 3 goals, 3. Bontempelli kicked 2 goals, 2, and the best for Essendon was 2 metre Peter, and he kicked 2 goals, 1 with 13 disposals. And yeah, just a massive percentage boost for the Bulldogs. So yeah, they're looking pretty good, just outside the 8, and they need to keep winning. That's for sure. Last game, Crows lost a game against the Hawks. Lost a game was against the Hawks, I think. There we go. I'm just desperate, Johnsy, for someone to beat the Crows. There we go. So interesting there. So yeah, the Bulldogs just got to keep winning if they're going to get in the 8, but they've got a bit of a battle there, that is for sure. And let's have a look at the last time the Hawks were Port beat them well. They did. They did. That's true. All right, let's have a look at the next game. And this ended up being a bit of a demolition job as well. So it was the Battle of the Bridge and GWS versus Sydney at NG Stadium. There seemed to be more Sydney Swan supporters there than there was Giants supporters, but it didn't matter. It ended up being the Giants 15-12, 102 to 8-10, 58. And our theory of first to 100 seems to be the go. So there we go. Darns Yarns, welcome into the chat. G'day. How you doing? And good to have you in, mate. How's your Canadian trip going? Hope all is well. GWS by 44 points. If they keep on winning now, they're going to be very hard to keep out. Scrappy game in Tassie. Sydney started strong, but fell off. They did start strong, Gabriel. Yeah, they did start very, very strong. But, yeah, there was a few incidents in there as well. Toby Green's been suspended for a week. And he got caught elbowing somebody in the head. He got caught kicking somebody in the crotch. So yeah, how he's still managing to continue to play, I've got no idea. But there we go. The AFL have got some rules for some, and other rules for others. So it's interesting what he gets away with. And someone in the chat was saying that he's been suspended so many times that he should be deregistered now from the amount of times that he's been suspended. So I don't know whether that's going to happen. It's going good. It's 6:14 a.m. right now. There we go. Morning to you. Toby Green always does stupid stuff around finals. He does. Yep. Stringer got kicked 3 goals 2. Cadman kicked 3 goals 1. So those two they were the best for as far as kicking goes. He should be expelled, but the AFL won't do it. No. Jesse Hogan 2 goals 3. So Stringer had the best of it. Cadman, I rate Cadman big time. Aaron Cadman. Will Haywood kicks 3 goals. He was really good as well. And Papley and Toby Green had a little nice little altercation as well. So yeah, that was that, and that's Sydney done pretty much now. So their finals hopes are done, and the Giants also just need to keep on winning. So yeah, that's the Zakal. G'day. How you doing? Hi, King of the North. Everyone in the chat. How are you, Zakal? You've got a big game this weekend, Zakal, with your Parramatta Eels. I did notice. I'm not a fan of Toby Green. There we go. Yeah, no, he's a bit of a dirty player. Do you think the Lions back to back? I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I think there could be a couple of other teams that have a couple of birds in their logo. So you never do know. Giants are my second favourite. There we go. All right, let's have a look at the next game. It was the Derby over in Western Australia. And come on, Adelaide Crows, they are coming second in the finals ladder and the AFL ladder. They are, yeah. Next game was the Derby over in the West. And have I missed a game? No, I haven't. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I've missed a game. Hang on a sec. Let me just go back one step. There we go. And let's go to the Q Clash. So it was the Q Clash, and this was a watch along that I did. And tell you what, what a crackerjack game if you're a Gold Coast Sun supporter. Not so much if you're a Lions supporter, but far out. The Gold Coast Suns really stood up and showed that they are serious contenders, and they put the Lions to the sword. It was they did play at People's First Stadium, so they were at the Gold Coast home ground, but It was 20, 10, 130 to 9, 10, 64. It was a flogging. So Brisbane didn't put any effort in. No, well, they weren't allowed to put any effort in. So there. Good job, Ray Leicester. Yeah, good job, Ray Leicester for sure. Gold Coast are too inconsistent. They are, Billy. Yep, they've to get smashed and then to come out and do this. It's a bit mind blowing, but yeah, some big impressive performances by Long, Ainsworth, and Humphrey. 4 goals won for Long, 3 goals won for Ainsworth, and 3 goals won for Humphrey. Rayner kicked 3 goals won for Brisbane, and Farah also kicked 3 goals for, and King only kicked 2. So yeah, he didn't have the busiest day, but yeah, there was plenty of other goal kickers for the Gold Coast, and they didn't muck around. They just they really put Brisbane to the sword, which was very interesting. Brizzy now shaky for the finals run. Yeah, I agree with that, Dusty Crow. Crows thrashed them a week before they did. Yeah, so that's the thing. You know, they got thrashed and they come out and beat Brisbane. So I don't know how good that has Brisbane standing now. So it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Let's just hope that the Gold Coast can hold on for their first finals appearance. Yeah, I hope so too, Dan Jones. I had the Gold Coast in my top 8 at the beginning of the season, so we shall see. I'm going for Freo if Cats get eliminated. So there we go. J-Mark, g'day, g'day. Lions will win over Pies this week, King. There we go. Brisbane have also been inconsistent this year, missing Danaher, that's for sure. And welcome in, J-Mark. Good to have you in. Welcome to everybody who is watching along as well as being in the chat. And thanks for coming and hanging out with us, HFD Footy. All right, let's have a look at the other derby, and it was over in the West. And I'm so excited about Crows' chances this year. Johnsy, they are a very impressive side. What they did how they played against Port in the wet was very, very impressive. And yeah, they put them to the sword, which we're going to come up to shortly. But yeah, to beat them in a showdown like that, it's very impressive, and seeing where they're sitting at the moment. We've got 12 likes. Thank you guys for the likes. If you're watching along and you haven't liked, give the stream a like, would be most appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button as well, would be most appreciated as well. And too late for the Gab. Too late for the Gab. They won last year. They won last year, Lux. Yeah, Lux and Jamar are going to be having an interesting little conversation. All right. All right, let's have a look at the derby over in the West. It was Fremantle's home game, 18-18, 126 to 12-5, 77. Fremantle thrashed West Coast by 49 points, and they remain dominant over there in the West. Fremantle Dockers continue to remain in the 8 and have got a very good chance to be finishing 5th or 6th, maybe. So there we go. Crows a long way. Hang on. We're just scrolling through here. Let me just go back a second. Might be out in straight sets. Crows a long way to go, but finals is where it counts. Helps to have 2 home finals just to make the grand final. It does. Dusty Crow, it does. If they can get 2 home finals or 1 home final to start off their finals campaign, that is going to be a massive plus for them as well. Crows pressure was 216. Port was 195, which is usually good, but not last week. No, they just didn't play. They didn't handle the conditions as well. That we will, King. That we will. Yeah, come back. I reckon Collingwood would win this year. Also hope the Suns can make it in the finals. So there we go. No way, Dance. The Lions will win by 45 plus. 45 plus. That's a big statement there, J-Mar. Very confident. So there we go. Fremantle just looking the goods. Harley Reid is injured and out for the rest of the season, so he is done. So yeah, not a great thing. Frederick for Fremantle. Frederick, Amos, and Voss just killed it. 4 goals, 1 for Frederick, 3 goals, 2 for Amos, and 3 goals, 2 for Voss as well. Cripps for West Coast, 2 goals, 1, and Baker were the 2 for West Coast. Yeah, Harley Reid got injured, and Owies was the sub. Okay, that's interesting. Owies was the sub and didn't get on. Did he get? I'm sure I seen him on the field. Yeah, he got 3 touches, far out. Okay, that's not real good. So yeah, I think is Freo the real deal? That is the question. Chris C reckons that they are. He has them in his top, finishing top 4. So we shall see where they end up there. I reckon Geelong, my team, knocked out second week of the finals. There we go. Happy now we beat Port, but waiting to get over the line against the Hawks. There we go. All right, let's have a look at the next game. And it was another flogging, to be honest. So yeah, there was a lot of big scores scored, a lot of percentage boosts for a lot of teams as well. And it was at Marvel Stadium. It was North Melbourne versus the Cats, and the Geelong Cats won by 101 points. And it was a day out for Cameron, and the Geelong Cats just run riot. So my friend went and seen the game. Hang on a sec. What is happening here? You're a builder now. I'm a builder now. There we go. That was just Chris C. Yeah, so he's just oh yeah, that's right. So North Melbourne not just couldn't get over the line. They were playing okay, but they just couldn't finish off. Jezza went off. He did go off, and it was just an afternoon out for the Cats. Let's have a look. It was 7-7-49 to 22-18 150. So he was one short on equaling the record for Marvel Stadium for goals kicked. He got, let's have a look. He got 11 goals, 1. Jamie Cameron. Neil got 4 goals, 1. Zerha was okay for North, 3 goals, 1. Stengel, 2 goals, 2. Curtis kicked 2 goals, and Darling kicked 1 goal, 1. So Jeremy Cameron kicked 11 goals, 1. If he just kicked 1 more, then it would have been equaling the record. And I don't know whether the behind counts as well, and whether that would have put it past, and whether he would have taken the record, but just missed out. So a couple of real good opportunities right in front, or not too far away, and he threw them away. But what a afternoon for him, eh? 11 goals in a game. So that's nearly the score of Essendon. He would have beaten Essendon by himself. So should have been more than 101 points. Should have been. First to 100 wins the season. 13 likes. Thank you guys for the likes. Don't forget to smash that like button as well. And yeah, it was very good for Kingies, a cat supporter. Also, Michelle is a diehard cat supporter. She would have been very happy with that as well. And let's go to the next one. And this is what everybody's waiting for. Everybody is waiting for in the chat, who is a Crow supporter. And luckily, Chris C isn't here because he didn't really want to talk footy tonight because of the result. But it was the Crows at Adelaide Oval. It was the showdown, 58. And it was the Adelaide Crows 20-13, 133 to 5-5-35, the lowest score that Port Adelaide have scored in a showdown ever. And I would say the highest score that Adelaide have ever scored in a showdown as well. So there we go. Does AFL count 100 goals for finals too, or just home and away? Just home and away, I think, Dusty. Been that long since the player has done it. Yeah, no, he's I put a little post up in the community section of YouTube today. I think he's got 69, the King's favourite number at the moment. So he's chasing 100, but whether he'll get there or not, we don't know. Let's see how good Geelong's run is on the way home. What can we say about the Crows? They are the real deal. They're very strong. They've got probably one of the biggest and strongest forward lines. Their midfield is flying. Their defensive backs are just unbelievable. They're a great side, and they showed it by getting to the position they're at. Keys, 3 goals, 21 disposals, 17 kicks, and 4 handballs. So Keys had a blinder. Phil Thorpe, 3 goals, 19 disposals, 15 kicks. He got the medal as well. So congratulations to him. Tex kicked 3 goals, 1 as well, 15 disposals, and Berry was really good as well. Berry's been playing some really good football as well over the last few weeks. 20 disposals, 2 goals as well. Little Saligo, 35 disposals and 2 goals. And Peatling, 26 disposals, 1 goal, 2. So a murder of Crows. Yes, there is a murder of Crows, that's for sure. Yordiatis was best for McKenty was good, and Yordiatis kicked 1 goal, 2. They didn't have a good night. It's just it was just a Crows dominated night, and yeah, Filthy got the medal, and the boys got around him. Congratulations to the Crows, and you are in second spot for a very good reason. So there we go. Did I give him a big enough rap, Johnsy? Just let me know. I think J-Crom would be very happy with my my roundup there of the your Crows. And Port Adelaide, I think just for Port Adelaide, I think it was probably the final nail in the coffin of that team and that coach. That'll be it for them now. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, they're done and dusted. Just do a clean out, do a rebuild, and get the new coach in there and see how we go from there. So there we go. We got 2 more games. So on Sunday, there was 2 interesting games, and the last game of the round was an absolute ripper. So we will get to that. The next game was Richmond versus the Magpies. So many of the Crows are elite kicks of both sides, especially the forwards and a few in the mids. Can break tackles and also tackle hard. They can, Billy. Yep. No, they're the real deal, Billy, I reckon. And the blowout was super nice. There we go. A is in the house. Welcome in. Jay Uso, Yeet Master is in the house as well. G'day, g'day. Yeet. And good to have you guys in the chat as well. I have 2 weeks. I have just 2 weeks being in Canada. There we go. So yeah, that holiday is going very well done, Jans, and I'm glad you've been able to hang out with us and let us know how you've been going as well. So Adelaide Football Club 2025, been saying it all season. You have been saying it, Johnsy, all season. What a yeet! What a yeet! Surely you don't know what a yeet. Are you saying you don't know what a yeet is, Gabriel? If you watch the WWE, you'll know what who the Yeet Master is. So there we go. Flag pies. Here we go. So Richmond and the Magpies played. Look, Richmond put on a pretty good performance. It was 8-9-57 to 13-15 93. Collingwood won by 36 points in the end. But look, Richmond tried, but no cigar. So yeah, they needed that win. Collingwood needed that win, but they did struggle in some areas, which is slightly. It was your attempt at saying it. Oh, there we go. I get you. I get you. Yeah. So yeah, they needed the win and they got it, but it was a little bit concerning because they were playing Richmond. They should have finished them off a bit better than they did. Looking at the stats, Nick Dacos absolutely destroyed it. 42 disposals, 31 kicks, 11 handballs, 3 goals, 1. Now, if he doesn't get 3 points for that, I don't know how you do. Membre, one of my favourite players, in the Pies, 2 goals, 2 and 12 disposals, and Green and Houghton for Richmond did okay, 2 goals, 1 and 2 goals. So yeah, my check was good. My check kicked 2 goals, 1 as well. So yeah, the Pies march on, but yeah, it's they played Richmond, so they should have done better, I guess. 15 behinds is a lot of behind inaccuracy. So are you concerned about that, Lux, as far as a Pie supporter goes? 15 behinds. It's happening, Lux. Prepare yourself. There we go. How you going, JUC? You're going all right? We got Weddle, though. We got Weddle. There we go. All right. And let's have a look at the last game, probably the game of the round, which I probably should have done a watch along to, but I had no idea this was going to happen. It was St Kilda versus Melbourne, and it was going the way. It was going the way that everybody expected, and Melbourne were winning, and St Kilda were down, and it would look like it was all over. And it was at Marvel Stadium. St Kilda were playing Melbourne, and St Kilda got the chocolates in the end, in the greatest comeback in football history, Nelly, I would say. 15-6 96 to 13-12 90. They were down by 43 points, I think it was, in the third quarter, and they come back like nothing else and won by 6 points. Now, I did watch this game, and the comeback was amazing. 46 points comeback in the third quarter. History, that's right. Thanks, Gabriel, for that. I thought it was 43, but it was 46. So, oh mate, Gabriel, it was a ripper game of football in the last quarter. Melbourne made the massive mistake of having 6 players, not having 6 players, or having 6 players in a certain area, and got a free kick to give them the opportunity. Wangani Miller was just amazing. So if Port can somehow get him from St Kilda, I don't know how they're going to do it, but yeah, he would be a big asset for Port Adelaide. But congratulations to St Kilda, and you played your heart out to win that game. It was amazing. So Wanganui Miller, 4 goals won, 34 disposals, 25 kicks, 9 handballs. Just had an absolute blinder of a game. Higgins, 4 goals, 10 disposals, 9 kicks. Amazing as well. Fritsch for Melbourne, 3 goals won. Sharman for St Kilda. I like Sharman. He's good. 2 goals won for him. And it was just a really, really good game of footy. I thought Melbourne were going to do it, but that last quarter was something to behold. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it again, and watch that last quarter. It was just incredible to see. So there we go. 46 points. They're just impossible, but they just made it possible. They did. Yeah. Melbourne leadership on field failed. Yeah, it did, Dusty. It did. And Gorm was talking about that on the radio as well. How it just wasn't there. The only good thing for Gorn is that that Stephen May wasn't out there to abuse him on the field. So that was a bonus. It's Melbourne. They make anything possible. There we go. And what else? Now, last quarter got me my 9 for 9 tips. Yeah, I tipped St Kilda as well, Johnsy, and managed to get there as well. Nick Dacos is on top to get the Brownlow. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised about that, Clyde, at all. I'm hoping for Bonampelli, but I think there's going to be too many other Bulldogs players take votes away from him. And yeah, he's looking very good, isn't he? Dacos gets looked after by the umpires, bro. Gets touched and it's a free kick. Yeah, that's very, very true, Jayuso. That is true. I think we are all starting to realise that the Pies are an umpires team. Yes, I think it stands out well and truly now, doesn't it? Now we've got one more game that I want to have a look at, and that's the round that was. But before we go to the ladder, I'm going to turn this off, and we had one more game, and it was the Mazenod Panthers versus the Parkside Devils, and this is Toby Crook's team. So Toby is in our chat, guys, and you see Toby all the time. He plays all abilities football, and this is his team as well. So it was the Mazenod Panthers versus the Parkside Devils. It was 14-13, 97 to 6-11, 47. They won by 50 points. And there was a bit of a special thing that went on. So let's just bring up the next graphic. So the Panthers won by 50 points. Toby Crook was best on ground and got the Spirit of the Panthers trophy as well. So congratulations to you, Toby. You're one of our good friends of the channel and good friends of me as well. And I just wanted to say, put this game on there and congratulate you for the mighty effort. I know you've been a bit down by having a few losses in the last couple of weeks, but you've got to win against the boys here and beat the Parkside Devils. So congratulations to Toby and his team for their win there. So there we go, guys. All right. G'day, GT. How are you? Yeah, give Toby a shout out while you're in the chat as well, guys. That'd be awesome as well. And let's have a look at the ladder. So let me just bring up the graphic for the ladder. And we want the top 8. So there we go. Alrighty. Now we've got the top 8, which is has come up. There we go. Yeah, congrats, Toby. All right. So top 8 is Collingwood, Adelaide, and I'm saying it, Johnsy. Adelaide in second place, and look at your percentage as well. How good is this percentage that Adelaide Crows have? 146. We'll talk about it tomorrow night on the show. Collingwood first, Adelaide second, Brisbane third, Geelong fourth. The Hawks are in fifth, and some big. They've got to keep on winning, the Hawks. The Giants are in sixth, Fremantle in seventh, and the Gold Coast, with their big win, have stayed in eighth. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 teams on 52, with Geelong having the best percentage. So there we go. Adelaide's percentage is just pissing me off now. Yeah, sort. How you going? Yeah, so there we go. There's the top 8. Is the top 8 set, do you think? Or is there a bit of movement? Have the Dogs got a chance to get themselves in there? And so you never know. Let's have a look at the bottom as well. Is that Greek? Yeah, that is Greek, Gabriel. Yep. It is Greek. All right, let's have a look at so that was the top 8. Let's bring up the bottom sides. All right, so we've got the Western Bulldogs in 9th, and that's pretty much it. So the Western Bulldogs are the only team taking. I'm going to get going on my way to enjoy the night. No worries, buddy. We will see you either tomorrow night or on the watch-alongs, Darn Jans. Have a good, continue to have a good holiday. And enjoy yourself. It is all Greek to me. It is. Yeah. Yeah, so Bulldogs are the only team that's left, 44 points. They're 4 points away from the Gold Coast. If the Gold Coast can keep on winning, it's going to make it very difficult for the Western Bulldogs. But under them, the teams that are gone now, Sydney, Port Adelaide, Carlton, Melbourne, St Kilda, Essendon, Richmond, North and West Coast on the bottom. Sorry to say that, GT. But yeah, Sydney Swans are done, 36. There's no chance they're getting, they were done. And yeah, off they go on holidays, the rest of the teams, I reckon. So yeah, it's down to 9 teams. It's going to be, not great that one of these teams is going to miss out. It's not like there's 3 or 4 teams that can make the top 8. It's only going to be one of them who is going to miss the 8. And I don't know. The Hawks have got to keep winning. Gold Coast got to keep winning, and GWS have got to keep winning. Oh well, they've all got to keep winning really on 52. So there we go. See you guys this weekend. No worries, J-Mar. You take care. King of the North. My football, I kicked a goal. I kicked a goal too. There we go. Congratulations, Toby. Well done. There we go. So there we go. There's the bottom of the ladder as well. And there we go. Now, before we go into our tips for next week, or this week's coming around already. Far out of there we go. See you this weekend. Yep, we'll see you this weekend. Let's have a look at the leaderboard, the XP leaderboard, and of course, it's Re-Lester on top, number 1. It's Toby in number 2. Congratulations, Re and Toby. Bob is in 3rd spot. In third, Jason is in fourth spot, and GT is in fifth spot. So there we go. You got in the top. You got in the top. You got in the top five, GT, with a couple of comments. So yeah, there we go. Got some power there, but good on Ree and Toby for being 1 and 2. Done well, and the success just continues. All right, let's have a look at the. Let's have a look at the tips for. Where's my little? Hang on. Where's my little thing? There we go. All right. Jason is my old name now. Jason S. Is that the one? Dusty Crow. Tipping. Yes, we're going to tipping. All right. Let me bring up the next round, and we will do our tips. All right. Now we've got some Greeks get more points. Thumbs going. Oh, beauty. There we go. I know who you are now. There we go. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know how you've managed to get in fifth spot with 3 comments, GT. You've done extremely well there. So there we go. All right, guys, let's do the tips, and we'll have a look at your tips. Put your tips in your team and your tips in the chat as well as we go through. If you're watching along, guys, jump in the chat and put your tips in as well as we go through the games. If you are watching along as well, hit the like button, and also if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button as well. Would be great, would be awesome. But let's have a look at game number 1. Let me go and bring up the games. Round 21. There we go. Round 21 already, guys. Far out. All right. It is the Western Bulldogs versus Giants. It is 9th versus 6th at Marvel Stadium on Thursday night. We will be doing a watch along for this one. And oh dear, who do I go for? Who do I go for this one? I think I'm going to stick with the Bulldogs at home, just because they are at home. So that is going to be my tip. Let me just scroll back a little bit, and the Greeks get. I think you were going to do the opposite. There we go, Johnsy. All right, so Lux is going Giants by 6. Lux 106 to 109. 100 to 106 MB. I'm not sure what that means, Lux. Giants by 6. Ree is going Bulldogs by 17. Toby's going GWS by 26. Dusty is going Dogs by 14. Gabriel's going Dogs by 9 in a thriller at most. I think all home teams win this round. That will be interesting. Dogs good at home and Giants cap out. There we go. Toby out. So, oh yeah, Toby's out as well. So yeah, that's true. Yep. So the Dogs for you. So there we go. All right. So we were taking the Dogs mostly. All right. Let's have a look at game number 2. It is going to be a blockbuster. Now, this is at Adelaide Oval. 2nd versus 5th. Adelaide Crows versus the Hawthorn Hawks. Geez, they're good. They're good, the Crows. They're good. Or do I stick with the Hawks? I'm torn, Johnsy. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Seeing how Will Day's in the team, I'll probably get this wrong, but I'm gonna go the Hawks away. So I'll stick with the Hawks, and but I do like do like the way Adelaide's going. So yeah. Lux is going Crows by 22. Ree is going Crows by 22. Dusty Adelaide Crows by 28. Go the Crows, King. There we go. Gabriel Hawks by 4. Good on you, Gabriel. If the Hawks win, it would be an upset. It would be an upset. 100% it will be an upset. That's for sure. Toby is going Adelaide Crows by 38. That's a big score. Only course Will Day is in. Good on you, Gabriel. That's what I'm thinking as well. They are a different side. The Hawks are a different side when Will Day's in the team. So we'll go with that. But it's going to be an absolute cracker. This is going to be the watch along of the weekend, I believe. Well, I'm hoping it's going to be a good game, and we shall see. All right, let's go to Saturday. Look, there's some pretty crappy games on. I've got to admit on Saturday, but what am I doing? Except for one. All right, let's go to the next game. All right, it is Saturday at 1:20 at Marvel Stadium again. Melbourne versus West Coast Eagles, 13th versus 18th. Surely Melbourne have got to win, don't they, at Marvel Stadium? I'm going to go Melbourne. West Coast are just really bad, so I'll tip Melbourne there. What do we got? Hawks by 70 from Clyde. Lux is saying Demons by 32. I hope so, Lux. I've tipped them. Ree's going Melbourne by 32. Gabriel is D's by 27. Learn Bottle is in the house. Tipping Collingwood before we've got to the Collingwood game. Welcome into the chat, Learn Bottle. Dusty is saying Melbourne by 25. Melbourne by 30 from Toby. And there we go. don't egg him on, Lux. Don't egg Learn Bottle on too much. He'll start talking about food. Go the Eagles, the West Coast Eagles. They're flying high. So GT's going to go with the Eagles. All right, let's have a look at the next one. The Gold Coast Suns. The Gold Coast Suns are playing Richmond. This might be okay, this game. The Suns should destroy the Richmond, and I think their coach will be making sure that they go and do that as well. This is at People First Stadium. It is 8th versus 16th, and it's a bit of a fortress up there in the Gold Coast. I'm going the Suns, and by quite a lot. So there we go. Lux is saying Suns by 91. Gabriel Suns by 89. Ree is saying the Gold Coast by 89. Dusty Gold Coast by 43. And Gabriel is the Suns by 89 as well. So 89, we better jot that down. 89 is a number, and we'll see whether that goes close. John Z is saying Suns by 60. And Toby is the Suns by 44. So everybody's jumping on the Suns. All right, next game. Geez, this could be, I don't know whether this could be an upset or not. I don't think it would be. But it's the Sydney Swans versus Essendon. It's 10th versus 15th at the SCG. I think Sydney win at home. And I just think Essendon are just too decimated for to be able to go on and beat Sydney. So, yeah, my tip is Sydney Swans there. What do we got? The Swans by 9 for Lux. Swans by 13 from Gabriel. Swans by 36 for Johnsy. Dusty is 34 for Sydney as well. And 34 for Sydney for Ree as well. So, there we go. Oh, excuse me. Long day at work today. Dons are terrible. The Dons are terrible. Yep. And then we've got the Saturday night game, and I will be doing a watch along for this one. It's the Pies versus the Lions. Sydney by 69 from Toby. Good on you, Toby, the King's favourite number. Collingwood first versus third at the MCG. It's a replay of the grand final from last year. I think the Pies get them at the MCG, and it will be a good test to see whether the Lions are going to go on with it or not. But yeah, the Pies for me. Lux, of course, the Pies by 6. Gabriel is Lions by 5. Goal after the siren. Geez, that'd be a ripper, wouldn't it? Ree is the Collingwood by 6. Johnsy Pies by 18. Dusty is Pies by 15 points, but I hope for a draw as a Crows fan. That'd be very interesting. Yep. There we go. And Toby, the Pies by 44. So there we go. All right. So then we move on to Clyde is saying the Pies by 70 points. There we go. Lions would have to bounce back after the flogging by the Suns. Well, you'd think they would bounce back. We shall see. Then we've got 3 games on Sunday. And the next game is... It is St Kilda versus North at Marvel Stadium. Another game at Marvel. Far out. 3 games at Marvel over the weekend. 14th versus 17th. I think I'm going the Saints here. I'm going to put St Kilda down for the win. This is a home game for both teams. North home ground is Marvel Stadium as well. But I think after their win last week against Melbourne, St Kilda will be up and about, and I'm tipping the Saints. I want the Pies to stay top, and then they come to Adelaide. We will take what is rightfully ours. There we go. So you want to stay second. There we go. Saints by 44 from Gabriel. St Kilda by 35 from Ree. Dusty is Saints by 21. Toby is me in third place. There we go, in third place. St Kilda by 100 from Toby. There we go. That'll be a big win for St Kilda. All right, let's have a look at the next game. Clyde is North by 44. North, going for North. Clyde, YouTube Pro Master. Only North tipper. Know when we beat the Pies, Crows will be top. There we go. All right, next game. And this could be a shocker as well. The Cats versus Port Adelaide at the Cattery. GMHBA Stadium, 4th versus 11. Port Adelaide's in all sorts of trouble. I think it's going to be the Cats again with a big win. And Port Adelaide's got a lot of work to do. So it's not going to be good for them. I want the Crows to thrash the Pies at Adelaide Oval by 10 goals. Lux is the Cats by 76. Gabriel's the Cats by 97. Ree's the Cats by 79. Johnsy the Cats by 60. And Clyde North haven't won to St Kilda yet. No, they haven't. No. And Toby is Cats by 70. Cats by 45 from Dusty as well. So the high percentage is to the Cats. All right, let's do the last game of the round, and it could be another blowout, to be honest. The Dockers are at Optus Stadium again, so they're at home again. Carlton are travelling over to the west. It is 7th versus 12th, and I think I'm writing the Dockers down. Rio, way to go for that one. Blowouts galore. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Have we got Toby, Cats by 70. Clyde, Cats by 104. Johnsy Freo by 55, Lux Freo by 44, Ree is Freo by 55, Dusty Freo by 36, and Gabriel is going for an upset, Blues by 2. Geez, that would be an upset. That's for sure. That would put Fremantle's top 8 contention in big doubt if they got beaten by Carlton. So there we go, guys. They are the tips for next week and the games for next week. Sunday's watch along is going to be the NRL game, and it's going to be the Sharks versus the Cowboys at 4:05. So if you're interested, come and hang out with me while we do the watch along on Sunday afternoon. I'm going to have a Saturday day and Sunday day free to do a few things, and I will be doing watch alongs in the evening this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So there we go. Great job, King of the North, as usual. Thank you, Dusty Crow and Jason S. Thank you very much for your support. I like the new name, and being a Crow supporter, I hope I have got through the after the game by myself. Okay, guys, and there we go. You're a legend. There we go. Thank you very much for that, Gabriel. You're a legend too. I will be back to host the round table tomorrow night. So make sure you come and join us for that. We'll talk about the what the coaches said. We'll have a talk about the news of the week so far that's happened. Also, the injury update as well. Suspensions as well. So yeah, come and join us for that tomorrow night, 7:30. I'll be on at Melbourne time, just for an hour. Or we'll see how we'll go as long as we want to go, and we'll go from there. A couple of things. There's some new merch in the merch store as well. So I'll show you that over the weekend, or you can go to the spread shop, and you can go to the spread shop. Let me just put the link in the bio and go and have a look. Let me just bring up the page, and of course I can't get in. Here we go. It's logged me out. It is. Let me see whether I can remember. HFD Footy .myspreadshop.com.au, I think it is. So links in the bio of the YouTube channel, so you can go and have a look there. Got some new merch. I'll put it on. If you don't follow us over on Instagram, go and follow HFD Footy over on Instagram. I've got the merch over there. There's a ladies tank top. There's a few other little goodies in there as well. And we might even, speaking of merch, King, yes, GT. We might even have, in a couple of weeks' time, we're just putting things together, or I'm just putting things together at the moment. And we may have some memberships on, start some monthly memberships on HFD Footy. And I'll give you some details about that in the coming weeks to come. There'll be a membership package and different things like that. And we've just got to come up with some ideas about the membership. So yeah, that could be a new thing for HFD Footy as well. Not only the XP, but we might do that as well. So, and speaking of merch. Let me see whether I can. Let me see whether I can bring it up. Let's do it tomorrow night. If you can be in the show tomorrow night, I'll put some of the merch. I'll put the new merch and the one you're talking about, GT, in the show tomorrow night. So we'll have a bit of extra time tomorrow night. So I'll show you the new merch tomorrow night. But yeah, if you want to go and follow us over on Instagram, it's HFD Footy on Instagram. You can just type that in and find us over there. And I'm going to put all of our merch and different promotional things over there on Instagram as well. check the XP ladder. Yes, I will check the XP ladder as well. So let's have a look at that. And it's Ree in first place. It's Johnsy in second place. What is going on, Johnsy? He's gone into second place. Gabriel is in third place. Toby's dropped to fourth. And Clyde is in fifth place. So congratulations to Ree for number one. But our top five leaderboard fans are Ree, Mark, Johnsy, and Gabriel, Toby, and Clyde. So there we go. We will keep the leaderboard going. But good on you, Ree, for doing that. You did. Thank you very much for the super chat as well. I did see that. I forgot to say thank you for that. But Crows even smashing the XP. Yes. Yes, they are. They're everywhere. You can't hold the Crow supporters down. So there we go. Second, what does that mean? It means you've been contributing to the chat, Johnsy. The more you contribute to the chat, and you might have noticed with William the other day, he's absolutely smashed it the other day because you get extra XP points for giving super chats or super stickers as well. So yeah, the more you're talkative in the chat, the more XP points you get. So that's how you got in the top 5 this week, Johnsy. Surprise, surprise. So there we go. I might pop in tomorrow night. I hope you do too, Gabriel. So there we go. William got 1,700 XPs. He did. He went berserk with his super chats the other night and during the watch along. So there we go. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up now. I've got a few things to do to get the show ready for tomorrow night. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for coming in the chat. Thank you to everybody who was watching along. If you didn't come into the chat, thanks for watching along. We will appreciate your support here in HFD Footy. I want Chris to be happy again. It's going to take a little bit, Johnsy, to make him happy again. Have a good night, Lux. See ya. Take care, Lux, and Gabriel as well. He's a nice guy. He is. Hashtag nice guy. Yeah. Have fun, enjoy the footy. No worries, Dusty Crow. You take care as well. And see you, Toby and Ree. And we will see you real soon. Take care. Spike your hair. And as always, as the king says, stay hunky.